Hey guys, Tony Denaro here. Welcome back to the channel. Mullen investors, if you are in this play, I know this weekend a lot of you have questions about the upcoming proxy vote on August 3rd. Is the reverse split still on the vote? Let's get into the details, and we're going to talk about that case going on down in Florida, the lawsuit against David Mishery. Is that going to hold up or cancel the reverse split? I think you're going to be surprised. Let's dig into the details. Happy Sunday, guys. The question on the table for Mullen investors is, will the lawsuit in Florida stop the reverse split vote on August 3rd? Now, I went through all of the filings on this case. There are a bunch of them. They are in my Discord. If you're a Discord member, all of the filings are in the Mullen lawsuit room. You can read them at your leisure. We're not going to go through every single document, just going to talk in this video about the most recent one because that is the one people have questions on or making suppositions that it is going to stop the reverse split. Is that true? Let's take a look. I want to start off by giving the same general advice I give to any pro se litigants. Don't go up against corporations by yourself. Don't go pro se. Get an attorney to help you do these filings, to help you see if you have a case, to help things get filed properly and on the right timeline, to make sure that you're not missing anything, to make sure that your motions are filed properly and on the right schedule and by the deadlines that the judge asks you to file them by. Yes, it is expensive to hire an attorney. I get it. But if you have a valid case, an attorney is going to recognize that and he'll be happy to help you take that case. So in today's video, let's talk about the most recent filing from July 21st, the judge's order, and what is the breakdown on this. I've seen some other videos that had a view on this that I do not agree with based on reading all the documents. I want to take a moment to share my thoughts with you. You can either agree or disagree with what I tell you in this video. That's fine with me, but I think that anybody who does a full read through all these documents and takes a moment to digest and understand what they are telling you will agree with exactly what I'm about to tell you in this video. The defendant in this case obviously is David Mishery on behalf of Mullen, and what people are focusing on this weekend to state that the reverse split is going to be put on hold is this sentence I have highlighted here in blue. The defendant, David Mishery's motion to stay the discovery deadline is denied. Now let's break that down in very simple terms. What is this talking about and what does it mean? How does it affect the reverse split? Importantly, you can't read that sentence without also reading the next one. You can't just read half of the document, guys. Why was the motion denied? Because an initial scheduling order has not even been entered by the court yet. David Mishery had two motions on the table, ECF 11 and 14, one to dismiss and one to delay discovery. And the judge says that we can't even address these motions yet because a scheduling order has not been entered into the case by the court. The third item that is of interest in this letter on July 21st, the order from the judge is that the plaintiff, the gentleman that filed pro se against David Mishery, has been directed to file a response to the motion no later than July 21st. Now, did he do that? I don't know. When I look on Pacer, I do not see that a response was filed on July 21st. I will recheck it on Monday. There's always the potential that we'll get an update on Monday that a response was properly filed on time on the 21st. What's this July 21st date about? Well, David Mishery asked for the case to be dismissed, and the plaintiff must respond by July 21st or he might be SOL. If the defendant filed a motion to dismiss and you don't address that, well, the judge is probably not going to rule in your favor because you failed to file a response. Hopefully, the plaintiff filed a timely response. But let's get back to the question of the reverse split, and does this judge's order stop a reverse split from happening? Back on June 12th, the plaintiff filed this letter, and it says here at the bottom, I'm reading here in the bold at the very bottom after the words Lawrence Harge. I'm asking the court to enter an order to stop David Mishery from doing any further reverse splits until this matter is solved. No such order preventing or stopping a reverse split was entered by the court. There were some other filings back and forth between the defendant and the plaintiff. Let's talk about this one from July 19th. David Mishery's response, a defendant's motion to stay the filing of case management report and related deadlines, yada, yada, yada. 6 pages. What is all of this talking about? This is David Mishery's response that due to the PSLRA, the Private Securities Litigation Reform Act, and the fact that the plaintiff is accusing David Mishery of securities violations, that David Mishery has asked this case to be removed to federal court, which would be the proper venue for the case. In fact, he's asking that until these issues are resolved with the resolution of the potentially dispositive motion to dismiss the plaintiff's complaint, that all deadlines are stayed. And he's asking the court to enter an order temporarily staying all discovery deadlines. Going back to the most recent filing, the judge's order on July 21st, and I hope you guys can keep up with this, the judge is denying David Mishery's motion to stay the discovery deadlines because there is no initial scheduling order for the case. So you can't have discovery if a scheduling order has not even been put in place by the court yet. In layman's terms, that just means this motion was filed too early by David Mishery. There's no reason to request delaying the discovery because there has not even been an initial scheduling order filed by the court yet. To summarize, what did the judge order? Here on page 2, David Mishery's request to stay off the discovery is denied because there's no scheduling order on the case. The parties must not conduct discovery until entry of an initial scheduling order. The plaintiff, the pro se litigant, has until July 21st here on item number 3 to file a response to David Mishery's request to just have the case dismissed. And we are waiting to see if that response by the plaintiff got properly filed. If not, this case will probably be dismissed. Unfortunately, there is nothing in any of these documents saying that the reverse split cannot happen. There is no order from the judge saying that the corporate actions that are on schedule for August 3rd cannot happen. Hopefully this made sense to you guys. If it didn't, slow down, look at the documents again here in the video, or look at them at your leisure in my Discord, or drop me a question down in the comments and I will do my best, time permitting, to answer your questions. I am Tony DeNaro. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.